What's up, everybody? Traders stay late. We haven't said that in a while, and I want to thank you guys for staying late again with us as we do the market recap show. Wow, I was just saying to Adara what kind of a day that was. We took 950, and we just showed you all the trades where we took those on NVIDIA today. $9.50 on 3 trades. So we'll do that. I mean, you could get that on 1 trade, but it is all about piecing things together. That's NVIDIA. I'm going to take a drink here. Cheers to everybody. Man, we had a day today. All right, we got Chris Bretcher lined up. We got Lennar coming through. I do want to, I got to regroup a little bit sometimes, right? We do want to bring to you Benzinga Platform Pro right now, bringing us all the news here today. We will wait to see if there is anything coming through on Lennar, and as soon as they do, that's the only name that I wrote down there on the, we have the rundown. How do I get the, oh, there, I'll do that. Oh no, I pushed the rundown button. Uh-oh, okay, so we pushed the rundown button by accident. Ooh, I like that better. I'm gonna have to fix that in case I do that again. There it is. It is the rundown right now. We've got Lennar. There's probably some other names. Honestly, I was way too busy into the close to do anything with that. So that's what that is. You know what? Let's just take a look at, actually, you know what? Let's do the sector view first. So we had, what is XLRE? Oh, real estate. Okay, I feel that. Normally the real estate one is IYR that I look at, I believe. But XLRE there, real estate down today, 0.63. What was up today? We actually had a good day for energy stocks. So there's XLE here. It's getting way toppy in my opinion. The RSI up here at 73 right now for XLE, but what a great day. And honestly, bang, bang, bang. We've been loving XLE. We've been talking about buying this name. We hold this. We don't own too many energy stocks as individuals, but we do own the XLE services here. This is a good one, man. Select Spider Fund. Nice move to the upside. I actually own I think it's ZEO, but it's a Bank of Montreal one. It just is like a 5 or 6% dividend that's included in that, but it looks a lot like this. Energy to the upside today. Why, you might say? The U.S. Energy Information, the EIA, comes out today, and with a surprising 1.5 million drawdown on oil reserves today. So they were expecting only 1.3. They got 1.5. So a little bit more of a drawdown than they were expecting. Therefore, demand for oil, therefore prices go up. And you can see today, nice move up there for XLE. What did USO wind up today? Oh yeah, nice little 2.3%. So we'll go bang on that one. We like it. I just filled up the other day at a great price, so we're pretty happy with the gas tank. I do have to put more in car two coming up. What was hit today? Really strange, man. Uranium continues to go to the downside right now. You want to talk about something that's at a lower RSI. As far as ETFs are concerned, 30 is pretty cheap. You're down to 42 and change on uranium worries. Again, energy. I thought energy would have worked in this space, but apparently it's not uranium, and that's trying to make lower lows right now. Breaking through this $26, watch out for that. UNG, as oil goes up, UNG going down, man. No supply, no demand for nat gas right now, and it's been really, really killed. UNG can't find a base at all, and every day, just downside. I'm gonna try to, I always zoom the wrong way. Roll up, Shawn. There it is right now. You know what? I'm gonna put a little sticky note. Fabian, make a sticky note that says, zoom in, roll up. Sticky note. So I can put it right on my screen. Zoom in, roll out, right there. So there it is. UNG does make a nice move up. You know what? Like, it's pretty hot in here, right? Is it hot in here, Ramin? Yeah, okay, good. It's hot in here. And the thing is, it's 18 degrees, so it's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Mr. Chris Bretcher, what's the weather like where you are? We'll ask him when he comes on. But right now, a very gorgeous day. Oh, and you can go find, look at this right here. We went and did the walk talking all about stock. I don't know if it's on Instagram or not. Marissa, did you put it on there? There it is right here. Look at the, she did? Okay, good. Look at this beautiful day here in sunny Toronto, Ontario. And I want to thank everybody for the nice comments on there as we talk about our big trade of the day, which was Intel. All right, shout out to everybody that's watching me right now. How many of you are here? Wow, Path. Oh yeah, we forgot about UiPath. Duh, I should have wrote that on the board. What's up with UiPath? UiPath, a heavily shorted name, current debt, not good, 65 million. That's not bad, actually. Earnings per share of 12 cents. UiPath right now shooting to the upside. Let's flip her around. There's the minute chart for UiPath starting to go back up to the upside right now. So Nice take. I wanted to find what its short percentage was. Not that much there. I think this surprised you and me and Neil before. When we looked at the UiPath earnings report, it was only 4% short. Let me go call up Benzinga Pro and find out exactly what is up with that report. Yeah, it's 4%. I saw that. All right, so I don't see it here on Benzinga unless I've missed it. Let me just type in here path. And again, I'm not going to report something that I don't see. So I don't see it on here. We'll have to wait, but it looks like it is out right now. Anything else hit that we might want to look at right now? We were looking for Sentinel. That could, I think it was, right? Was that supposed to come out now? Symbol S. But right now, Robinhood coming out with net deposits. I don't think that's going to make anything, but that looked like a good deposit number there for Robinhood. So stupid of me investing in SoFi instead of Robinhood. Wow. Wow, nice move up there for Robinhood. Look at Robinhood on the daily chart. Guys, we were asked, or I think I asked this question. I think I actually made a poll for this. And it was when Robinhood was breaking out. And I selected Robinhood, but put my money not where my mouth is and still stayed invested in SoFi. Robinhood clearly breaking up right there. And I like Robinhood. Now they get a higher deposit for the month, and they thought, look at this. Come on, I'm going to make this is going to make me sick if we continue to look at that. So that's fine. Let's see what Tesla's doing. We had a big trade on Tesla today, man. Wow, now down into 168 and puking all over itself again. You want to talk about a bang sticky note today? Wow, wait till we get to that sticky note review. Everything on there was super, super hot fire, and Tesla was by far P&L number one today, and going lower, man, which we still held on to that. All right, what else was doing some damage? XLK today, kind of funny, moving in an opposite direction of what it was yesterday. XLK moving to the downside. Again, we have this marked here instead of the Qs, but still the NASDAQ 100. It's not technically the NASDAQ 100 because it's a technology fund, so it's not going to mimic the Qs one for one. I will put the Qs back on here, though, because we don't even have SPY on here, do we? I don't know. I got to talk to Michael about this. I can just add them myself. But there's a SPY. Oh, maybe it is. It was only 0.14 today for the SPY, so we'll have to watch out for that one on the daily. And again, still highs for the SPYs. High for the SPYs. I like that one. So what was XLK today? XLK was down 1%. The Q's down 0.73. So there is a little bit of a different relationship there between the NASDAQ and the XLK. But look what else is popping off right now. I got to say a big shout out to my boy Mateo. What up, Mateo? Hope you're doing well. There in the back, a former trader on the floor, now works with Real Trading in the back. You're going to see right now FXI. Me and that guy talked all about Alibaba, and we're like, dude, we buy in this name. We're long at 72 on Alibaba as it continues to make moves back to the upside. Yeah, man, US Steel, I see what you're talking about there, Mauricio. Yeah, US Steel downside right there on the daily chart. Giving back everything all year for US Steel. You know, good to come in if you get that, but now nice breaking. Watch out for $40 long. There was some traders on the floor. I think Justin and so on had some nice trades there today. I think Neil was trading US Steel. We had some good US Steel trades today, bouncing off that $40 mark. Is S out yet? Let's go find out and have another drink. Honestly, we talked so much today. Wow. Probably not any different than normal, though. All right, so here goes S. Wow, okay, is it out? I would say yes. So let's go find out now what Sentinel-1 is saying. And again, I'm just going to have to look at Benzinga because we talked about this last time. When Carvana came out, it wasn't out, and it was ripping around everywhere. We were looking at it. We didn't have it here until eventually it came out. So unfortunately, right now, I'm still not seeing S. If you guys have it, fine, but it is moving around right now. Sentinel-1, this is as of 4:10 right now on the big board. Okay, there's here. I hear here, but I do not see Sentinel-1. So we'll wait for that one to come through. And by the damn way, wow. Fabian, my guy. Bang, 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 bang. Bitcoin. Now, this is a weekly chart. We know what's happening with that. It's to the upside. But look at the 1 minute. We are getting back to all-time highs as we speak right now on Bitcoin, trying to take out 73.4 and moving higher. There it goes right now. We talk about it a little bit and Bitcoin gets going. So we really like Bitcoin. Look, we have done real well on Bitcoin. And by the way, you know what? I can probably just go like this, copy this, paste this over here, because I want to see Solana. Did I not paste that? There it is. The reason is, How do I go into here? Markets. Let's find Solana. Where's SOL? There. Oh, 160. We like Solana. We sold some of this at lunch. We sold this at 158. But 161 going, we talked about that. We had some unstaking happen on Solana. And then I was just like, I wanted to unstake that ASAP. The move that this thing has had, so we took some Solana. And actually, from staking, I wound up earning like 2.8 or something SOL. So Solana. So that turned out to be real well. Now worth 161 back up there to the upside. Starting to take names, Solana. So congratulations again to everybody trading some Bitcoin, IBIT, and the rest of them. I'm going to ask Chris what he also thinks about Bitcoin. But there's Sentinel-1 making the move back into the downside. Again, I don't have the, I do have the report. I do have the report. We can now report it out. It's breaking news, but not for long. On Sentinel-1 and UiPath. Sentinel-1 is now out. We have adjusted EPS of 2 cents negative, beating minus 4 cents. That's nice. Sales of 174 million. That's it. Beating 169. Looks like it's a top and bottom beat for S. So you might say, then why down 10%? I will find out more about the guide when I can. But let's go over to UiPath. Let's look at the reaction of the stock. Basically nothing, so let's go over to the numbers now for UiPath. Adjusted EPS right here, 22 cents, beating the 16 cents estimate, so bang on that. And again, it looks like a top and bottom again, beating on sales and beating on EPS. UiPath seems to be a hold my beer type of situation by not doing anything, but now it's starting to break upside a little bit. Not doing anything, up 7% right there. What am I talking about? 24 to 27. Good one. Nice call there on UiPath. Starting to go up to the upside. On the daily, All right, tomorrow's trade today. Path long. Look at this. Taking out right now $27 on the daily chart for UiPath. Starting to go higher. Look, traders stay late. Other traders are gone. Gone. We're staying late with you. And it's to talk about these kind of trades. We got UiPath going on right now. We got Sentinel-1. We got Chris Brecher coming in a minute. Let me know when this guy's ready because we'll bring him on immediately. Then let's go. It's Chris Brecher. Chris, we had ourselves quite the day today. I hope you were trading. We had some wild moves in this market, but I guess it depends on what you were looking at. NASDAQ up, down 0.7 today. SPY kind of flat. Anything tickle your fancy? I like the shirt, my guy.
Well, I promised myself I'd wear this shirt the first day it broke 70 here, so sorry to rub it in.
Boom. No, you're not rubbing anything in, man. We are almost at 70. We're at like 67, 68. Remind everybody where you're located.
In Atlanta, North Atlanta.
So they call it Hot Atlanta. Up here, apparently everybody thinks that running around Toronto is like a bunch of Eskimos and stuff. We've got great weather up here in Toronto. Mr. Chris Brecher, you have an invite from me. Anytime you're here, let's go out to dinner. I want to take you around Toronto and show you what kind of a city this is.
That'd be great.
All right, yeah, man. Have you ever been?
No, I've never been to Toronto. I'd love to go.
Hey, we'd love to have you. Okay.
Can I trade from there?
Yeah, of course you could trade for housing. You could trade, but you could be right beside me. We have a full, show the trading floor when you get a second, Fabian. We're on the trading floor right now, 20 plus computers. And Chris, I will kick them out for you, my guy. As soon as we get a look, we will have that right now. Did you trade anything today?
Yeah, the only thing we traded more active was some of the Bitcoin stocks against each other.
Perfect.
So what I mean by that is, even though Bitcoin, in fact, if you had a minute, I was going to go over the halving of Bitcoin next month and what that means to the mining stocks. So what we were doing, though, was watching Bitcoin, but I didn't really care about Bitcoin itself. I cared about coin. So when coin started getting nailed on the left, we were shorting CLSK on the right.
Right.
Oh, so the companion stock. So I didn't short coin, but we shorted CLSK right here and bought it back at 1705. It's not a big move, but it was the correct direction. So we're definitely looking at shorting the Bitcoin stocks when they have like little trend line breaks.
We like CleanSpark. We like some of that. But Chris, you know what? I just asked everybody in the chat because we are traders and we're staying late. So we're going to ask the traders if they want to talk about BTC and what's up with mining. There's the floor, Chris. Can you see anything right now? So we have a couple of computers as we can zoom in and around. I don't know if you want a 4-monitor setup, a 2-monitor setup. I got you next time you're here. There we go. That's Obi going over some charts, and that's what we're doing right now. That's right behind us. And then I sit right there throughout the day. And look, can you come over here? That's where I'm sitting right now. There I am. Hey, what's up? So we are right here live on the trading floor. That's a little bit. Clip it. Let's do that. Let's clip that, and we can put that on social media. I think it's pretty cool to see the floor, but you are welcome here anytime, Chris. So, all right, there it is. Yeah, everyone. Hey, everyone's shouting out you, Obi. Traders stay late. He's the only couple of them here today. Shout out to Obi. Okay, Chris, explain that to me, because the halving, we've seen Mara get basically crushed off earnings. It was up to $30. Come over to my screen real quick. I just want to review a couple things. People want to talk a little bit about UiPath. UiPath, guys, still holding highs, up 8%. I really like UiPath for a break higher through $27 tomorrow. So that's going to be a good one. The other name that came out was Sentinel-1. That's falling down. And honestly, Lennar's pretty boring, guys. I'm not too worried about that one. But let's go over right now. Chris, I see you loading up UiPath. You want to talk about that? I think it's a good name, but I like the fact that it's breaking out on the daily. And whenever we get breakouts like that, we saw Oracle the other day break out past that 120, head up to 130. That was a nice break on Oracle. Is anything up with UiPath as far as you can see? Would you be longing this tomorrow or fading off that top?
I don't know about that with that stock. I'm looking at it in here. The only problem I have with that is it's going to be overbought on a daily chart if I use a MACD. And it's going to be overbought right at that gap fill in that area around 26. So that scares me a little. I really think the big money is going to be made, but don't laugh, but it's going to be on the downside in the Bitcoin miners in the next month.
Well, then let's go. I'm not trying to laugh about that. I want to find out why, because there are a lot of traders that are part of this mining environment. I mean, Mara's been a great trade for a lot of traders, going from 10 all the way up to 30. Now it's falling back down in, and traders do want to know what is the plan of action here for some of these mining stocks. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Chris. Let's go.
Sure. Bitcoin is halving next month, which doesn't mean a split of the stock. It means that they reward the miners with half as many coins. So a lot of people say, pardon me?
That sounds more like a punishment than a reward, you know? It's like, I did my chores, and I used to get like, 1 bike ride a week, and now I only get half a bike ride a week, or what's up with that? But anyways, all right, so that's what's happening so far. So let's, sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. So a lot of people are saying, well, Bitcoin will go up because the supply of Bitcoins will go down, which I totally understand. But on the other hand, the coins are going to make less money. So there are a couple of ways. I wanted to show you what happened last time. So this was in April 11th of 2000.
Okay.
It's really, really, really interesting. Well, at least I think it's interesting. But everything with the stock market I think is interesting. Even though this probably isn't a stock, but I'll show you what we're talking about. So here's December 2020 on the left. That's Bitcoin. And you'll see that when they announced the halving, Bitcoin exploded. I mean, it almost doubled. But watch what happened on the right to MicroStrategy on a daily chart. Yeah, it went straight down. So one of them went, so it went up. But when Bitcoin went to a new high at that horizontal line from February, MicroStrategy was down 30 points. So the miners went down even though Bitcoin went up. So I just thought you'd think that was really, really interesting. Look at Riot.
I do.
Now, Riot went up later, but at first when it got announced, it went down. So how about Mara? I don't even know that one. Let me look.
Yeah, Mara is the biggest, that is a miner. So MicroStrategy actually, maybe they were mining back then, but right now they're basically just a BTC holding company, right? I mean, as they go back and forth. So I think more probably affecting names like Riot, RIOT, which is a miner, and so is Mara. But when I look at Mara here, honestly, there's a couple things that catches me right away. It's the short float up here at 23.4%. So that's something coming through here. The minute chart, it's pretty bad, man. I mean, it was down, kept going down into the close today. If we refresh this and go over to a daily chart, you could see here on Mara, and again, I'm going to scroll down so I can zoom out and close this off. You are still at a level here where I think we could possibly hold. And if this isn't horrible news for miners, I understand that you get half the reward, but listen to this. It also increases, Chris, the barriers to entry for other mining companies. Because now all of a sudden, if you've already gotten half of your coins out, now it's gonna take you double the amount of work to get that same coin back in. So Mara right now has these rigs set up. They're already mining. Sure, their production will be hit. I understand that. But also, if the value of Bitcoin goes up, so should Mara, in my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe technically it's not looking that great. I would prefer a 200 period move. But now that you're looking at Mara, maybe for the first time, we hit a nasty short on Coinbase today, by the way. We were short at 270. We got out at 262 on that one as it goes into 250. But Mara, I don't know. Now that we're looking at it together, what do you think about Mara down there? I'd rather wait for 15 or 16, but I fear it might be too late. Maybe it's worth starting a position right now.
Well, it's a good question. What happened in when they had the halving last time? And you'll see that Mara went down. Basically, this is back in 2000. Right. It went down on the announcement, but it finally went up. But it took a month after the halving for it to start to explode. And it still didn't get up to the levels to where Bitcoin was. But it did rally, but it took it like a month. So the first perception was the one I thought that it would hurt them. And the second perception was Bitcoin would go up enough that would go up. Okay. But another thing I thought you'd think is really interesting. So I talked to my son, who's the computer genius in our family. And he said that exactly what you're saying, that they're going to have to then mine a lot, even to get the same kind of amount of money. Right. And he said that's good for the chips.
Good for the chip names, like NVIDIA, the semis, the GPUs?
He says that the NVIDIAs for the AI, they're not really being used for Bitcoin mining anymore. He said most of them are private companies. I said, thanks a lot. But he also said that just the AMATs of the world, the AMDs, even though they look like garbage on a chart, that there'll be more demand for their, for chips. There'll be more demand for chips.
He's not lying because five years ago, I set up my own rig in my basement and started mining Bitcoin. And I was running to these little computer stores all around here, buying NVIDIA graphics cards and all that to throw them in and start to mine these coins. So he's not wrong about that. Really, Chris, I would have thought that you were the computer geek in the family, but okay, we'll move off that. Leave the traders with the trade idea. Is there anything that you're looking at right now that maybe we haven't talked about? I saw you sort of flirting with Alibaba on your screen before. Was there a trade there that maybe we could discuss? Because, hey, it's getting on in time right now, Chris. And with a shirt like that, I'm sure you have a great date tonight.
No, I have a date for a trader meeting with my company, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. And not sure. But no, I'm not sure. My wife won't let me go out with this shirt on. But
come on, such a handsome individual. Come on, look at the face, man. Don't look at the shirt. Look at this guy over here. Okay.
This is what I'm watching. YINN, the inverse ETF of the Chinese market. That's your huge bang for the buck. So we liked it down in the 17 level. I see why you like Bob. I always worry about individual stock risk. If I'm going to play China, I'm going to play the YINN.
Wow, and I didn't even know that existed.
That's the way I do it.
So I just saw the yin, you know what? So I called up the yang. Here's the yang.
Yeah, there's one of those too.
Yeah, so there's the yin. You just called that up. That's the bull. And here's the bear, the yang. I didn't even know these existed. So that's pretty cool. Well, there you go. Another lesson brought to you by Chris Brecher. Coming through. I didn't even know.
Look at the volume on some of these options, yang and yang. They trade. I mean, they trade some options. So just to let you know.
Y-A-N-G, Y-A-N-G.
Yeah, Y-A-N-G.
No, one Y, my guy, one Y.
Well, I'm getting too excited here.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
But
look,
basically in these, you definitely look at the volume in these. So they trade. I mean, they trade, and we're going to look to do spreads probably a 1922 for next week, a 1922-25, like a 3-point wide. It doesn't move that much, but we're betting that this has really turned the corner.
All right, well, I'm betting that as well. My bet is with Alibaba. I really like the company. I think they're performing well. I think they had a great earnings report. They also have a buyback that's in there. They found Jack Ma. They talked about server-side data going higher. And, of course, we know that Alibaba is the Chinese version, basically, of Amazon. So we like that one right there. Okay, Mr. Chris Brecher, you just mentioned that they can find you at Simpler Trading. You do have a webinar or something tonight. Did you want to sort of... sell your wares right now?
No, that's it's just an internal meeting.
Oh, okay.
But I will tell you that I'll gloat about Costco some other time.
What about that? You bought that name? I like Costco.
No, remember we were fading it into earnings.
Yes. And you hit that, right? Or you missed it? Because here's Costco.
Yeah,
here's Costco on a beautiful pullback off earnings. You nailed that one, that's for sure.
Yeah, thanks. I, broken clock syndrome, unless it's a, right twice a day, unless it's an electronic clock, and then it just breaks.
Yeah, well, they say the sun shines on a dog's ass at least twice a day. So shout out to Chris Brecher right there. Good name down there. Good name down there for Costco. All right, my friend, thank you so much for joining us. We'll catch you in a bit. It's Chris Brecher, Simpler Trading. That's Trader Talk. Have a good one. Love the shirt.
Hey, you too. Thanks.
Ciao.
Bye.
Are we having fun yet or what? Like, we talk about the stuff that we're doing here live on this show. I feel, I'm not going to get all sentimental again, but I just feel really honored and everything to be here, to be able to do this with you. I know I kind of BITCH to some people around here about all these hours, but it's well worth it, man. I'm really happy to do that for everybody here today. And honestly, we're in a good mood today. Part of it is because of what we did here. Honestly, we don't show P&L on the show or do anything like that, right? We've chosen to do that. Whether or not we change that at some point or not, I don't know. But we're putting out right now these trade ideas every single day. Thank you for all 2,500 of you watching right now. Intel short at 44. We had a report today, the Pentagon pulling funding. We talk about all this. It's on the watches.tradertv.live. I might be the last one to arrive here every single day, but numbers don't lie. Intel right there, we saw it on the watch list. We heard about this last night. We talked about this on the show last night. We talked about UiPath on the show today. Let's see if it makes the watch list and the sticky note tomorrow. But Intel, this trade right there at 45 short, honestly, this is my trading. Was .ny. All right. We traded this live. It's not super easy to trade live, and we were sitting there a little bit frustrated today that Intel wasn't going down. But you know what? We stuck with it, and we talked about why we thought that it was a short. And if you're going to be wrong, I hear Neil talk about this all the time, and that is if you're going to be wrong on a name that you can actually make money on and that you're willing to put risk into. And the reason why you're in this name is justifiable. So we're doing that every single day. Why am I talking so slow? Date night or something, Fabian? Don't worry about what the time is, Fabian. We're here, man. We are here. All right, here's Intel. We're going to leave soon. We're leaving soon, guys. We're leaving soon. All right, I could be here all night, which is why we actually talked about this. See how I'm getting on a tangent again? This is why we have that horn, so I don't do this. So, okay. But anyways, go to the screen. Let's go. We'll talk about this. You can find me at TraderTV Shawn, where I tweeted this all out all damn day. There's the short. We like it so much. What are you doing going up? 45 short, 45 short. Bang. And even when this came back in, man, we said to Neil, it was up here. I said, Neil, it's at VWAP. We're getting some out, but this has a long way to go. Neil covered it. So be it, man. We're trying to make that coin. Nice move back into the downside. Bang, 43.70. Then it came back up. Boom again. Nice little reload into the end of the day. We like that one. Okay, let's be quick. What about Tesla? Trade idea number 2. Well, when it's trade idea number 2, maybe it's P&L number 1. There was no better trade today on the floor, period, that you saw than Tesla. Tesla is by far the #1 P&L name on the floor today. Probably 7x. Honestly, I'll just tell it like it is. There's Tesla. Look at this. Bang. There's the short right there, man. Yeah, you're right, Max. Get in that Tesla. Let's go to the, I think that's a Lamborghini, but there it is to the downside. Boom, Tesla. We hit that early. There's 176. What did we write down on Tesla? 176. Watch out for 172. All right. Well, here's 176 and here's 172. Bang, bang, bang. We shorted 172. We got that out down there. Then we re-shorted out that. We got that out. We got that out. Tesla, a big trade alert on that one. And then look what else we wrote down. Apple. Why not just dip your toes into a long on Apple? So here's Apple. It's Sticky Note Nation. Stand up in the chat because here's Apple right now. What about a 171? Does it break? Yes, it does. But we get right back into that one. Run this one to the upside. Closing the day at 172, 171.80. Good trade there on Apple. You don't need many, but if you have those, then you're all right by me. Let's do a quick little roll call and get out of here. Man, I just hope everyone's enjoying the show. You know, send your comments, your concerns into marketing@tradertv.live. Let them know all about how much you like this recap show, and let's just keep on going. So here we go, man. What's up to Derek Thompson? Hail to the Shawn. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. Greatest show, Shawn. Thank you so much, Elon. Come on the show, Elon. What's up to Sebastian? Shawn is the best. No, thank you. I'll take it, but nah. We got a Dara here most of the time. She's the best. We here, baby, says Monty G. What's up, Michelle Meir? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, yeah, let's go over to Lennar quickly. What did Lennar do today? We just saw a miss. 164 downside for Lennar coming in right now. Once this chart loads, unfortunately, there it is right now. So a nice downside push. Lennar down to 163. Our charts aren't loading up for that one. I will call the trade ideas just really quickly because Michelle, we like you. You've been here for a while. So here goes Lennar. Nice downside push right there. 162. Someone fat-fingered or whatever, down to 158. But on the daily chart, Lennar still healthy, man. I mean, 150, 50 period, buy home builders. I like Lennar. Any weakness, let's buy it. We'll talk about the report tomorrow. But let's go. Who else is here quickly? We here, baby. Silver, blue. Silver and gold, yeah. Henry Chung is here. What's up? Bears versus Bulls. Shout out, man. We couldn't be here without you. The Nathan Williams is here, man. What's up, Raul? We're trying to kill it, man. Shout out to Obi for sure. Says Guap. What's up, Guap? We like Guap. Fisker, yeah. Fisker, bad news apparently. Cancel on Fisker. Goated channel. Thank you so much, Not Alex. I'm really proud of that, man. We started this channel because I was talking like this to all the traders at Real Trading. Then they were like, man, you're wasting your time. Let's do it to everybody. We did that. We brought on Neil. We brought on Brendan. Now this is Trader TV Live. This one. Thank you so much for watching. Join me tomorrow at 8:30. You want to go to the other one? Let's go to the other one so we can get a look. Okay, we'll go this one. We got to fix these lights. This camera has no... Where are we? All right, this is turning out to be a mess. Fabian having some fun here, but we're going to get it out of here. Thank you so much. I'm so glad the show keeps getting better. I really like that. Shout out to Joe Show and Mr. Westermeyer. Hopefully next time you're here, Mr. Westermeyer, I'll be here too. You came on my day off. Shout out to everybody. That's roll call. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Shawn Katina. Join me tomorrow at 8:30 for our last market recap show. Then they put me to work on Friday for the podcast. So we'll see everybody soon. Ciao. Talk to you tomorrow at Trader TV Shawn. Go find it everywhere.